Hello guys, welcome back to another video. This is the Football Connect. I'm your host Sam and we are back again with another one. So we just had some interesting news that are actually happening when it comes to Liverpool, where we are being told that 𝘽𝙍𝙀𝘼𝙆 is actually interested in this coming up project that he's going to be doing with 𝘽𝙍𝙀𝘼𝙆, and he's not even thinking of leaving. But that's not even the breaking news. The breaking news is that Carvalho, yes, we are talking about the guy who has been running it in America and the US, somehow he is on the wanted list. The club called Southampton have bid £15 million on his head, and Liverpool said no. And the reason why Liverpool said no is because they just either maybe if they're gonna put more money. And the worst thing about this is that each and every journalist who's talking about the money that has to be put, nobody's actually putting the price on actually how much Liverpool wants for Carvalho. So it becomes a bit difficult to see exactly how the things will be set up like. But the question is this: do you think after the performance and what he has shown in the US tour and what he has actually shown that is working so well under the 𝘽𝙍𝙀𝘼𝙆 project, and he's giving us so many cameos of a Felipe Coutinho, do you think that Liverpool will let him just walk away or go out of the ground or leave Liverpool just like that? Because of course, I hate to say this, but it seems like it's happening so many times that so many players who were failing to actually get game time under Jurgen Klopp are coming up and they may be running around and making the jerseys their own under 𝘽𝙍𝙀𝘼𝙆. One of the examples I may give out is actually the Greek scout, or maybe should I call him Konstantinos Tsimikas. It looks like he was actually one of the best players that so many people were enjoying to watch him play in the game. So it's not really what I'm here for. I'm actually here to talk about the transfers. Exactly, do you think that Liverpool will let Carvalho just go, or maybe they are gonna use him? Because whatever you might not agree with me or say, because I know the season will start slowly with few games. This season has so many games, and there are so many games where I feel like even our first or second or third player to come in will want to be featured in, because we'll be first serving them to actually play other games. And of course, we have so many players in that left-sided, but I have a weird feeling that maybe Diaz's position might be changing in Liverpool under 𝘽𝙍𝙀𝘼𝙆. He might actually play maybe on the right side, because I don't see Cody Gakpo going back on that right side, especially with what he showed in the Euro 2024. I don't even see it, because I feel like we saw the best of Cody Gakpo on the right, and I don't think he'll play as a gunman. The gunman for me will be Diogo Jota and Darwin Núñez. It will be between the two of them, who actually is showing some amazing play, giving 𝘽𝙍𝙀𝘼𝙆 the headache to choose the best player who actually gets there. So when you not think about it, when you look at it like that, imagine Diaz playing on the right, he might play on the left. Of course, I'm not saying that is over. So it means it will be Cody Gakpo, it will be Carvalho as well as Diaz, or maybe not, because there'll be that thing that is going to be played around. Because remember, we wanted to sign this guy from Newcastle, Anthony Gordon, and it looks like it's not something that is going to be happening anytime soon. So many questions that you might want to actually find out from, because I feel like maybe we need a Carvalho in this team. We need him to remain. It looks like he's enjoying himself. He has so many things. He's offering good movement with his legs, and I just feel like he might be one of those players who actually shines this season if they remain with Liverpool and they play under this 𝘽𝙍𝙀𝘼𝙆 system. And I feel like maybe it's actually going to be up to the player to actually maybe decide if he wants to go to another club or wants to remain and actually fight for its position, because I do believe there is a position somewhere in this team for a Carvalho, especially if he continues playing the way he's doing. So I'm really curious to hear what you have to say. If it wasn't before the preseason tour, I would have said, okay, let him go, because I feel like he's not going to be getting game time. We already have so many players tagged in those positions. But now, after the preseason tour, my head is turned, and thank goodness he has been playing so good that he has turned me to believe that he could be one of the exciting prospect we are gonna see this season for Liverpool. I don't know. Whatever you say, I'm here to listen to you from you guys. I'm here to hear what you think about it. But I think Carvalho needs to remain at Anfield. I feel like he is going to show not only to the manager, but so many people who doubts him, who don't think that he really offers so much. He's going to show so much that he is one of the best, and he could actually grow up to be one of the best talents of this new system, of this new management, of this new era, this 2.0, or should we now call it Arne Slot's new era. It's going to be exciting to see how things are going to be done, the movement, whatever that happens, but I'm here for it. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. What are you expecting? Do you think that is going to happen the way I said it? Do you actually think that Carvalho is not going to go to Southampton? Because Southampton, even their manager, came out on Sky Sports actually showing their interest, that they wanted to sign him in on loan on January, but things never materialized. He ended up going to Hull City. Now they're trying by means to get him because they feel like he could be the missing person or the player that they need to actually achieve something that they want to achieve this season. So it is, that a bit of a tricky situation to see how the whole entire thing will be set up, like how the movement will be happening, and but I do feel like Carvalho has to stay for Liverpool. Let's talk about the other news, where we are being told that Joe Gomez, actually what we were told the last time, it could have not really been exactly the truth, that he was, of course, if there's an opportunity for him to leave, he might actually leave, but he is also interested in this new system that is going to be played according to. And I feel like whenever this reporter reports for Liverpool, 𝘍𝙀𝙀𝙼𝙆, according to 𝘍𝙀𝙀𝙼, everyone always have to believe. So this was what 𝘍𝙀𝙀𝙼 had to say. Joe Gomez, he wants to come and fight for his position, and he feels like he can actually do well under Arne Slot. He wants to come and show some improvement to see if he can be one of those players who actually gets to shine under the new manager. And I do believe it's possible that he can be able to shine, but we have to see what happens when it moves on from. And I've really been enjoying this because, so many people were quiet over the Liverpool thing. They were talking about how the other teams are going to be looking like. Of course, that's where the trends were because of the signings that those teams were doing. You would focus on those, but now it feels like somehow the whole entire world is turned and it's only about Liverpool. And as a Liverpool fan, you have to love it because it shows that there is something exciting which is being built over what the manager is working on, because beating an Arsenal team, it's not an easy job. Now going also and doing it as well with United, you have to start talking about it, and it's really exciting. There are so many players that so many people thought that could not really perform so well, but now you are seeing with the way the Liverpool is playing, with the way football is being progressed and how they're doing, now we can start to believe that, okay, there could be something in this, and you might actually enjoy to see what happens. But I want to know your thoughts in the comment section. What do you think of all the movement in terms of the transfers and stuff like that? And before I go out of this video, do you think Seth Van der Beek deserved to actually get his position in this Liverpool squad? Because when I think about it, when I really look at it, I feel like this man has to remain under the Reds covering, and he could actually show us something special. So I want to know your thoughts on that one. Do you think that Seth Van der Beek deserved to remain in this Liverpool team? He's not sold. He comes in, he doesn't go on loan, comes in and fight for his position because of, if you watch the analysis that I did of the whole entire tour, which is actually in this one, or maybe go check out the match reaction of the United game, you actually see how much I'm singing and I'm beaming with praise for how he has been so good for this Liverpool team. So you might want to check those videos out, because it might actually explain a bit over what I think of what these players have been doing and why they deserve a chance in this Liverpool team. As well as there was another thing that I read on, which I think was really a pretty good read, where they were talking about Trey Nyoni, as they were asking after what we saw from him and how the performance was, do you think 𝘽𝙍𝙀𝙼𝙆 deserve to remain in this Liverpool squad and actually be able to fight for his position, to give maybe that difference and show what he can do? By the way, he's not going anywhere. He'll be only going to the under 18s, but with what he's doing, it seems like the manager trusts him and believe that he will offer so much. Check out all these things are there in the video that I made when I was doing the analysis over what Liverpool did, which was different from how they approached the game. Click that like button, subscribe to the Connect. I'll see you on another one. We are out. Peace. Subscribe to the Connect.